What's going on, everybody? Here at 187 Customs, we're doing our second giveaway, and this time you have a chance to win my 2017 LT4 Supercharged Silverado and $10,000 cash. So not only are they gonna give my truck away, but first they're gonna put a 6.2 liter in it along with a Circle D converter. From now until December 31st, every dollar you spend at themurdernova.com gets you an entry to win this truck and $10,000.
Why are we out here so early though?
Rental? What is Dave doing pulling up in here? I don't know. I don't know why we're here at 9:30. Why are we here at 9:30? And why are you in this? I understand why you have this. You explained that whole deal to me, but why are you in this?
What do you want me to be in?
Well, I thought you had a Monte Carlo that was a driver. I've seen you drive it a fucking hour.
It's at the other shop.
I don't know that I'm gonna make any. Yeah, he does. He's got a couple places.
Yeah.
I do. Stop. So do you.
No, I've only got one place.
What do you mean?
I've only got one place to keep cars. It's at my house. Other than that, overflow's over at Phantom's.
So you got two. Ain't you got a storage unit somewhere?
No, I did. It was costing me $1,400 a month. I had to get rid of that place, man. I couldn't afford it.
I don't have enough cars to have a storage.
Yeah. Yeah. They loaned him this pile because his broke down.
And training. Can you believe that shit?
I know. Is that the one that you've been racing and shit? And launching and all that stuff?
Allegedly.
And now Ford's putting a new transmission in it?
There's no proof of tranny brake launches.
No, that's all alleged.
Yeah.
That's all alleged. They know, though. You know those people know.
Well,
hey, this is Dave's.
Oh. They said, is this thing tuned? And I go, y'all know who I am. And I go, we're okay with it. And I'm like, yeah, it's tuned, of course. And they said, well, we're gonna put a new tranny in it. I was like, awesome. Can I show your mechanic? Because his mechanic bought his wife one, but he don't have the tranny brake option turned on, and he wanted to. I was like, since y'all are replacing the tranny anyways, can we back out here and launch this thing? So I did.
He's like, you got 25 ppm.
What's the plan, D?
I mean, we don't ever test this car, and I'm just tired of going out and losing all the time and not knowing where I'm at. So
yeah, hey, that's what you got to do is test, man. So what have you changed since the last time you had it out? So, you did a little shootout last weekend, right? And you jumped.
Yeah, I jumped bad. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And then I smoked the tires both times. Yeah. So we was turned down. It was pulling like 17 degrees timing out of the hole, and it was still just all over the place. Yeah. So we put bungs in the.
So kind of like we do the Nova, right? You put some O2 bungs in the.
I don't know how much it's going to take out.
Yeah. In the Nova, it's like 2 pounds per plug.
Right, but that's a bigger. I mean, that's a same size plug, but a lot bigger than Pro Charger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot more air going through there.
So I don't know what it's going to do. We'll see.
Yeah, you finna find out. Don't forget to data log it.
You know.
From the track to the street. See if this thing will go.
I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
When was the last time I saw dumpster?
Right here, and it smoked the tires.
Yeah.
When was that?
Gosh, it wasn't that long ago.
Earlier this year or late last year. Yeah, it was terrible. Last time I had my truck out, and neither one of us made it off the starting line.
And where's that thing?
In my shop, tore apart still.
You should give him a couple weeks off so you get that.
Every time I give him a week off, he rewires something I have, like the donk.
It's not really a week off then.
I mean, I probably should go get fuel first, but I'm not going to.
What's that like?
I may just, after this pass, go get some fuel.
Yeah.
Was that half a tank before you left?
Yeah, before we drove it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a quarter tank by now.
Same lane as what Dalton just did?
Yeah.
Not that we'll be in his tracks or anything. But.
No, that's not going to help me at all. Yeah, this is a wide ass rear end. I'm not even going to be close to his marks.
It's got to be somewhat close.
No.
I helped him
Only
that
one
day
of them.
on Radio Road, and I was like,
I bet one of them we can nail it.
Yep. Well, and he's a real quick turner. Like if you do this, he's
he turns it 3 times.
Yeah. You have to predict him. Like you have to go.
Yeah. Gotta tell Aiden and Aaron that.
Yeah.
Whenever I do this, that doesn't. You don't have to get the ball on the steering wheel and go out. That means turn the wheel. This is sufficient for me.
Yep. Yep. If you hold it, then.
I know. Maybe I just need to go.
No, that don't help.
Yeah, but they won't see that.
Yeah.
Especially Aaron. Aaron won't see that.
You got a draggy on you, Dave? No, me neither.
I bet Dalton has too.
He does. He's in there fuddling with his fucking phone as you're trying to back him up.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
Yep.
Sending Snapchats and all sorts of shit in there.
You're kind of doing illegal.
Starting a
shit.
live feed. And,
Facebook Live.
Terrible.
Yep. We out you.
Yeah. Here, just in case.
Yeah, we're here at 8:30 or whatever time.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Let me get the juice out. I know.
Dude, that's all the power. There's no way that is what we told it to do.
Yeah. It tried to leave.
Yeah.
It looked like it just needed to.
No, it left. But then once it got out there, there's no traction control. There's no. It just like it was all of it.
Oh, I didn't bring it up. So, what'd you figure out in the data?
It told me, we're trying, boss. We're trying. We're pulling out.
We're gonna need a little help from you.
We're pulling out everything on the traction control. This is what people say. Well, you got traction control. You should be able to go down anything.
Yeah.
No, you got to get close.
Yeah.
And we weren't even close.
Yeah. It's like self-tuning. You at least got to get it in the ballpark.
That's right. That's right. So I said, I came over here when I was putting the tune-up in it and doing the boost curve, and I said, I got to put that gear retard in it. And then I had not done that.
Yeah.
So we just pulled pretty much, I put a pretty gnarly 10-degree,
Yeah.
out of it. It left pretty good, so I didn't pull it out till about, I don't know, 0.4, 0.5, something like that. Started pulling out, and then I just left it out till about 8 seconds or so, at least until I get to the finish line.
Yeah. What you got there? The Three Musketeers?
No, it's
Oh.
They're both at 16.
Okay.
And coffee. What do you want them at? Because I'm old.
Yeah.
What do you want them at?
Pour it. Pour it. That's a pretty good little lick right there. That was pretty good.
Hey, and the phone's in my back pocket.
Yeah, he may as well go ahead and fill up there.
He was on it the whole way.
Yep. That was pretty good. Man, that car works good, man. I'm impressed. I wish we had a draggy. We'd probably just be upset, but at least we'd know.
I just pulled my phone out.
Yeah. I hear they call this truck O'Doyle. O'Doyle rules. Just goes out and beats on a bunch of old street cars.
Hey, I got a dash, I got a car, I got everything that they said I needed to have.
Yep.
So,
play by the rules.
Yeah, I mean, they let me in.
Yep.
It's their fault.
Yep.
Usually they kick me out. They see it and they're like, no.
Did you have to take the chute off or anything?
No, the wing.
Oh.
Take the wing off, put my dash in, and then I had to be on a radio.
I can go PBR on it right now.
Yeah. He said PBRs were good, so I was like, that's
yeah.
what we're doing.
Yeah. I love that tire. Is that the Mickey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And that was literally like the first time it's ever been on a radio.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. What's the setup on this thing? I see turbos for sure.
Yeah, it's a 403 stock block, stock ported heads, forced induction 91 104.
Oh yeah.
Air to water, TH400, 9-inch stock suspension.
All the good stuff. Hell yeah! I had a 403 or 402 in shop truck when I first went turbo this last time, and just some stock 317s, and man, the thing ran good, made good power.
I got some AFRs I was gonna put on it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just on the fence because everybody says square port, and everybody else says cathedrals, and it's like.
Man, I like cathedrals. So the 55 has a cathedral head on it, and the Donk has an LS7 style head on it. Other than that, they're the same motor, same intake, same intercooler, same amount of airflow worth of turbo.
Right.
And man, the 55 just makes more power. It just does. Yeah. I mean, we had some small issues with the Donk that we fixed, but man, it was about 75 to 100 horsepower behind the 55. It was pretty crazy. I was surprised. I figured that big LS7 deal would make more power, but it didn't. And the 55 is full exhaust. We took the exhaust off of the Donk just to get it to pick up 50 horsepower. So, but yeah, no, I like cathedrals. I have an LS3 style head on my truck, but I don't think it matters. I switched from the big PRC 247 to the 260 PRC LS3, and I didn't need to. I just did because I wanted to try it.
Well, I guess I'll just throw those on there. I already got them, so
yeah.
It's easy because I don't have to change intakes or anything. I can just put them on and.
Yep, that's what sucked when I made the switch. I had to get a new lower, and it was at a point where they were kind of hard to get a hold of.
Rockers.
Different rockers.
Yeah, where I already got shaft mounts on this.
Yeah, do you got the BTR deals or?
BTR
yeah.
Ones,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the version 1s. I had a couple issues with them, but I mean, I talked to Brian Tooley about it.
Yeah.
And I sent him pictures, and he was like, "Whatever you need, like to fix your shit."
Hell yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And they sent it to me for free. So that was a big
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
But I haven't had any issues after that.
Nice. Man, that's a pretty good little lick right there.
Lick, man. Yeah, especially for what we did the first pass.
Yeah. Yep, it looked pretty good.
I thought, man, ain't you gonna kill that thing?
Yeah.
Let me grab a drink.
Something had happened.
Yeah. He said, Dad, I killed it earlier and it didn't die. I was like, yeah, I know.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it was, where's the laptop?
It's in my truck again.
You go grab it, please?
I should have said, oh man, it was on the truck.
I thought that's what would happen. Dude, once it got out there, it was moving.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring it in a little bit earlier. I'm going to try to leave just a little bit harder.
That's a pretty good first round tune up for this road, anyways.
I'm telling you right now, that right there is pretty close to the what did we go? 33, 60 foot?
Yeah.
That's pretty close.
Yeah.
And I know that there's a lot of cars that 60 foot better than that out here. That's why I don't want to turn that down too much.
Yeah.
I think 133, man, we should be able to make that go 133 anywhere, especially with I'm going to say this, it's really weird, but especially with a leaf spring.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
like this leaf spring puts in work, man.
Yeah, it smashes that tire down, car stands up.
Nice lick, Dalton. That's a good one. Yours made a good lick. I don't think that this one's where yours is yet.
No, I don't think
that's only the second
This one
pass.
looked like
on the big end, man. This thing's gonna come around some people.
Yeah.
And that's if we get in trouble. And the lightweight cars that get out on me.
Yeah.
This is gonna come around a lot of people.
I was upset you didn't have the drag unit on.
I know. Well, we didn't think it'd go anyways.
Yeah.
We will on this next.
Whoa. God damn, that thing looks pretty good. That's another pretty good one.
It's not bad. I think it got out there and started to haze the tires just a little bit.
Yeah?
Yeah. But it was still going. It wasn't like blowing them off.
No, it looked good. He said he wanted to drive it a little that time. May have been a little aggressive.
Yeah, we found that point, didn't we?
Yeah.
We found the point where it wanted to spin.
Yeah, the fuel tech said, I got you, though.
Yeah. Well, I pedaled it, too.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure. I knew that we were a long ways away from the traction control, so
yeah,
I went ahead and pedaled it. But there's other things that we can do, like probably take a lot of air out of the tires. It'll help.
Yeah.
But it was for sure going to go faster that fast until it started to spin. I let go of the button. I went, ooh, shit.
Yeah. That was better.
You check the brakes on this thing.
Yeah, we got some oil leaks to address too.
Okay. I'm done. I'm done for tonight anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with it.
It's a good one to end. Yeah.
Woo. Where's the...
I don't...
Where that's coming from?
I don't know. It's just... Well, that test session went a little bit better than the last time we took it out to the street.
The first pass didn't.
Yeah.
The first pass looked exactly like what it did the last time we had it out. And you know why? Probably had pretty close to the same tune-up in it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I forget to do things. Like, we talked about it and everything. The first pass, we go out there. I told you. I said, okay, I'm probably going to put a pretty gnarly gear retard in it. I didn't. So, went out there, smoked the tires, man, and dude, that's just disheartening. In the car, I was just... It was like just everything was taken away from me.
Yeah.
I thought, I don't know what I'm doing. And then I was like, oh. And then I was like, I know what I'm doing. I just don't always put it together.
Right. No, it ended up going pretty well. The car went pretty quick. I mean, for something that you drove there and drove back home.
I was happy with it. We hadn't been out testing on the street. I mean, since we took the OG out, right? And made a couple licks.
Yeah. We've been busy with that car behind you.
We've been busy. We've been real busy. So, and I know that we keep saying this, man, year after year after year, and it's almost been a decade now that we've been saying this. At some point, we're gonna get back to it.
Yeah.
But this stuff just keeps on going.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're still looking for that 10 minutes of fame, man, we got to have like 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Something. And we've talked about that before too. If it's over, it's over. We're cool with it. But now they're talking about it being back on TV something next year. So, and honestly, we're not going to quit that to go back and not make no money.
And freeze our ass off at 2 o'clock in the morning.
It is worse now that we're getting older.
Yeah.
We've done 2 things now that we've went out and it's been cold, and I'm like, man, it's cold out here.
Yeah.
What are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
And we've been out way colder with the big cars.
Oh, for
in
sure.
colder weather than that. But it's like now we're spoiled.
I mean,
or something.
call me what you want.
We've been track racing.
Yeah.
We've been track racing to where even in the finals, we've been there a couple of times.
Yeah.
This year, we got done
by 8 o'clock.
Yeah, like even after we got our trophy and everything, most of the time we were still loaded up and either going to bed by 9 or leaving to hit the road by 9 in the evening at the latest.
Well, at the championship race,
I was on the road headed north at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, no, we made it home by, 1 o'clock or something, maybe 2.
Yep.
And that was after the 3.5-hour drive home.
Yep.
So, you know, it was a good time, though. Like, I had fun.
Oh, yeah.
I was cold. I had fun, though.
Yeah.
So the second pass we go out, we put that gear retard in it, and at that point, it's just kind of a guess. And, man, I let go of the button that second pass, and it went. And I was like, ooh, shit. Because I didn't think... I mean, if you'd have said, man, we don't got no drag yet, I'd have been like, it's all right, man. But then once we made that pass, I was thinking, God, I wish we had a draggy, because I need to know how fast it went. And then we borrowed Dalton's for what, the third pass?
Yeah, whatever the last two were.
The third pass. We borrowed Dalton's draggy and went 6:12. Mm-hmm. And that's respectable.
Yeah.
I was happy with it. Out there on that asphalt road, the starting line's not bad, but like I said, it was cold. It's not like there was a bunch of cars out there.
No.
There was 3 of us out there making passes, and this was before Nick had even got his truck off the trailer.
Yeah.
So me and Dalton were the only 2 cars out there making passes, and man, it went good. And we didn't even have the traction control or anything on. I was trying to, I mean, we had it on. We had it on for
save it from spinning around in a circle.
Well, and also we had it set up for running the 540 at the track.
Yeah.
We weren't even close to that because we had killed so much boost. So it wasn't even close to any of the traction controls. So I was pretty happy about that. So then we just kept on, picking it here and there. And last pass, we ended up running at 597 at 120.
Yeah.
It's not bad, man.
No.
Drove that thing out there, went 5s, which I was stoked about. And I honestly think that we could have kept picking away at it and it would have went faster.
Yeah, and it's not like you drove it around the street to the spot. It's 45 minutes to over there from here.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool.
So anyways, I mean, it was cold out. We drove it over there, ran a 5, drove it home.
And, it turns out leaf springs aren't really a crutch. So,
anybody all these years who complained and cried because they had leaf springs, man, they work good.
Yeah. They seem to, at least on a car that's 50-50, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and it works good from anywhere.
Yeah.
We went 590s, we went 612, probably 620 the first pass.
Yeah.
So all the way from 620 on nothing to, we've been 530s at the track on a good surface, and it worked.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that at some point we're going to need to mess with it, adjust some things, change some things maybe, adjust our cow tracks, but not yet.
No, it drives straight.
So I'm pretty happy with everything on the car. Even the seats, remember how upset I was at the track with the seats? I hurt my back and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I was strapped in and everything. I just didn't scooch down. And I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
So they were way more comfortable, like whenever I wasn't scooched down trying to strap myself in. The biggest problem right now that I'm having with that car is I always strap myself in, and you know me, man, hey, I don't play around with my straps. We used to play around with our straps, and then I seen Dad get treated like a rag doll in that car. Yeah. Which even before that, I would strap myself in tight, but with that car, I strap myself tight, and then I realized I can't start it. I can't reach up and grab the key and start it. Normally I'm right here.
Yeah, yeah.
So, and I don't want to change that. That's a street car. It should have a key, and that's how you should start it.
Yeah. So even this last weekend, I loosen them up, and then I'd reach up, and I know why Dad was so loose in the car, because he couldn't. Same reason.
Yeah.
But then before you go into the beans, you really should tighten yourself
go
up.
And cinch those deals back down.
Once the car's running, cinch them, but my back isn't hurting. I do probably want to put some different seats in them, figure something else out. On long road trips, it ain't going to be cool.
Yeah. All in all, it was a good night. Car did good. Went from the track where we had a pretty good first outing to the street where we didn't really know what was going to happen. It turned out pretty good, and so I guess I don't know. We're ready for whichever way we go with it now. So
yeah, honestly, I'd like one more test session at the track with that car, and I'd like to run 5.0 with it. And I know that's doable.
Oh, for sure.
I know it's doable.
For sure.
And then we can check out that little gangsters race and try some things out. And then we're going to have, a group of cars that we can take to any of those races and go have fun. Once your truck's done, once Aiden's car's done, Dalton, get him to bring his. And the 55, honestly, the F-150, So obviously we don't need them all. Winters are never long enough. Already we're about to go to Brazil. And then we got PRI right after that. And then 2 weeks after that is Christmas.
Yeah.
So our winter's already close to done. Whether I feel like we've got a lot done this winter already, we've already got a lot done.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm happy with some of the stuff that we've got done. I'd like to, at some point, get the 55 back to the track, which I think that's just some fine tuning now.
Yeah.
I'd like to get the donk to the track, and if we don't this winter with that car, I'm not upset about it. Yeah. I do want to get the F-150 back home though, because at this point we're giving away Aiden's truck. So if you have not entered to win that, you need to get in on that.
How do they do that?
Go to themurdernova.com, buy some merch. Every $1 that you spend gets you an entry to win. 2017 Silverado LT4 swapped plus $10,000.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's going to be cool. But with that being said, that truck's going to be gone. I'm not going to be able to just jump in that and go wherever I want to go anymore.
Yeah.
So I need the F-150 back home. When I gave that truck to Aiden, I got the F-150 to replace that truck. Then I got the truck back, and I turned it into a race truck.
Yeah. Man, you ain't driving that truck around.
What?
That truck's way too loud for you. You're going to have to put 16 different mufflers on it.
I know.
It is ridiculously loud. That truck turned into a Coyote real fast.
It did.
Man.
It did. There's no wondering what kind of motor, what kind of power plant's in that thing.
That thing turned into the typical, it's a Coyote.
There's a lot of people that like it though.
Oh man, there is.
Ugh.
No, I don't know if I'd get along with those people.
No. We're over here. We're the type of people, we're over here trying to fix up our ruckuses, but we don't want to put an exhaust on them because they sound terrible.
Yeah.
And then they got all them F-150 guys that think it sounds amazing.
Man,
no, it doesn't, man. They sound terrible.
They're quick to cut the mufflers, the cats off of them, and God, they just
I feel like that is in our future. I'm going to go, it made 1,400, man. I'm okay if it cuts out about 80 horsepower if it's a little bit quieter.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a muffler on top of a muffler on top of a muffler.
Yeah. Well, remember we had...
or we'll just give it away.
There's an idea too. So, remember we had the LS experts down there. They put more mufflers and pipe on it, and they said it's still ridiculous.
I haven't even heard it since then. And it's out the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
Look, we gave it our best.
Yeah, we tried.
Like, we need things to sound like Aiden's truck. Aiden's truck's even a little bit loud.
Yeah.
You want to know what the perfect dB and sound and all that is? It's either the burnout truck. That's beautiful. The sound of that truck is beautiful.
The 55.
The 50. I was going to say the 55.
Yeah.
The 55 sounds really good.
Yeah.
And honestly, so does the donk. Your truck sounds, for a single turbo LS vehicle, your truck sounds better than anything I've ever heard. If the donk would sound like your truck, I'd be stoked. I'll put that exhaust right out the front fender.
And
in fact, that's probably what we're going to do with it next.
Yeah, I'll go home and drill a hole in it right now.
I think that we need to come out and then up and then just straight out.
You want it like by the door?
No. Let me show you on this dock over here where I want it. So the turbo's right here in the grill. Uh-huh. Correct?
Uh-huh.
Like
right there.
Here. I want it coming out right here.
Oh, that's easy.
Right here. And then I want...
You want a bullhorn or you just want it flush? Okay.
I don't know. I think we can start out with a bullhorn and then I can look at it and go,
all right, cut it off.
All right, cut it off. Let's make it flush.
That's where I'm at on my truck already, dude. I hate it.
It's got a bullhorn?
Yeah.
Same one? Or different one?
It's different.
Oh, yeah, it's in the fender. It's in the front bumper.
Deal, and it's got the front bumper now. I need to, if it sounds okay, I'll be cool with it.
Your truck sounded killed.
It did. It did.
We're going to go over here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, let's see. There was one other thing I wanted to touch on. Oh, we have a big surprise coming for y'all very shortly.
Ooh, forgot about that.
We're just going to touch on it, and that's all you're getting for right now. But we have some big news, and we'll share it with you. Man, it may be directly after this video. It may be the video we put out after this.
It's within a week that we can go ahead and announce and tell everybody. And
yeah, so big news coming soon. I don't know. I guess that'll do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it.
If anybody's wondering, the heat is nice in the shop, guys.
It is. It will get hot.
It is very nice outside right now. So it's not like they're blasting or anything. But right now, just 2 of the heaters are hooked up. So nice. And y'all's not going to have to listen to the big torpedoes all winter.
Yep. No, heaters are nice, man. I was in my shop all day yesterday. Just nice, 65 degrees.
Yep. Also, I know we get a lot of people asking about Aiden's car and stuff. Guys, it's sitting right here. We literally have been gathering parts for it, and we have everything.
Yep.
So that's coming up like real strong, real quick. As soon as he's at home from break on college or whatever it is.
Yeah.
He's going to be out here the whole time, and we're going to get that deal done. Tired of it not being done.
Yeah.
Like that'll be just something else that we could jump in and cruise around, because we'll be able to drive that anywhere. And I'm a little bit happier with the new power plant that we're putting in it.
Oh yeah, we did go get something for that from Texas Speed. I forgot all about that because we broke everything from the radiator back.
We did, and it's not that the 6.2 that was in it, guys, was not worthy, but man, half of that thing was filled up. Half the cooling system in that thing was covered up. Now, Dad drove that thing 3 hours before he put it in the wall that day.
Yeah.
But we were always iffy and wondering how that thing was going to do. It was always fine in the 55.
Yeah, it always did good. I don't think we're going to have any issues with it cooling, but it was a stock block, stock sleeve, and the block that's going in, it's just like the one in my truck. It's
427.
It's a 427 with nice sleeves in it. And it'll just be a better piece.
Yeah, basically the same thing that was in the man van, except more cubic inch. Actually, 40 more cubic inch.
50.
50.
Yeah. 57.
Phew. 57, 60.
Yeah.
That's 60 cubic inches more.
Yeah.
That's got to stand for something.
Yep.
So, anyways, we kind of went all around the world talking about all this. All we were doing was talking about the 55.
Yep. And the battery's about to die, so I guess it's a good time to end it. So, as you guys know, we're giving this thing away. It will be in better shape when you get it. We'll figure out the engine situation soon. Like Shawn said, go to themurdernova.com from now till December 31st. Every dollar that you spend is an entry to win this truck in better shape, plus $10,000 cash. So
also check out the new merch, guys. There's the championship shirts, man, they're cool.
Yeah, they turned out sick, both of them.
I like them.
And we're dropping new stuff all the time. So just check in frequently, see what we got, see what you need, and we'll catch you on the next video.